Welcome to AStonesThrowAway. Today we'll be doing the November 27th through 29th weekend reading for Pisces. I hope everyone's having a great holiday weekend. Filling up on those deviled eggs and turkey and pies. I'll be making banana pudding whenever I'm done here. Can't be a holiday without banana pudding, no matter how few people are there. So today we're going to start off with a affirmation card from the Louise L. Hay You Can Heal Your Life affirmation kit. Not going to do any astrology because the astrology is the same as the week. You can always go check back and see what your week astrology was earlier. And you have two. Everything I touch is a success. I now establish a new awareness of success. I know I can be as successful as I make up my mind to be. I move into the winning circle. Golden opportunities are everywhere for me. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. Everything I touch is a success. And your other one is, I am willing to let go. I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I am free to create that which is meaningful to me. Okay. There we go. Alright, Pisces, this is my board where I do intuitive stone reading. These are your relationships. And this can be any relationships, doesn't have to be love, can be children, can be other family, work, friends, anything meaningful to you. This is you, anything that's weighing heavily on your mind, anything you've been working on lately, your frame of mind, and these are your challenges for the weekend ahead. Anything closer into the center are things that are closer to the center of the matter. Anything further out to the edges are things that are not quite as important or moving away. Anything outside the circles and above the midline are things that you know about but are trying very hard to ignore. They're trying to get your attention. Anything below the midline and outside the circles are things that you know but you don't know you know. They're in your subconscious. They will probably come as surprises. If it falls outside of the mat entirely, or on the floor usually, then it's going to come as a complete shock to you, completely out of the blue. So without further ado, let's see how the weekend's going to treat you. Got my eyes closed and seeing what tingles. What wants me to pick it up today? Put everything in a box because they're falling off the back of my table. If it falls out of my hand already, it goes where it belongs. Alright, Pisces. Let's see what the stones have to say for you today. And this is for November 27th through the 29th, Friday through Sunday. Alright, Pisces, you are in a super artistic mood. So pull out whatever your artistic medium is. If you're a fiber artist, pull it out. If you're a painter, pull out those paints. It is time to get cracking on whatever your artistic medium is. Because you are in the mood. Okay, Pisces? It is time to get going on it. That's my artistic stone, and that is what is going on there. Over here, in your relationship zone. At the center of it, we have an older child who is going to be wanting and needing your love and affection right now. And I have a feeling that they're very sad. So keep an eye on those older teenagers, those young adults. They're not in the best frame of mind right now, Pisces. So give them some love, give them some support. Okay? It might have to do with a work situation, because that's from Jasper. And there's a strong possibility they might be moving home. There's change in the air, and you've been trying to ignore it. They've been trying to ignore it. metamorphosis. There's a change coming. Over here in challenges, things are getting a little hard to deal with. There's an older family member. Much older. We're talking, look towards the oldest family members you've got. Okay? And they're feeling very obstructive. Very stubborn. They're feeling stuck in the past. And maybe they're feeling like the decisions that they're stuck into are not the right ones, but they don't know how to change them. Okay? And it's going to be a problem for you. So you need to maybe help them figure out gently how to fix that. There's a hard-to-love loved one who's not really, they're kind of on the periphery. There's a hard-to-love loved one who is trying. Okay, you know what I'm feeling like that is right now? Usually that's something that's trying to sparkle, that's trying to shine. This stone is. And usually that's a hard-to-love one. I'm feeling like this is very much a female who is hard to love. This is very much a girly girl. Definitely a alpha, you know what? And she's going to be in your way, Pisces. And we all know you guys don't deal very well with that. So just beware of that going on and try to help this elder loved one. And I just realized that the child over here is very sad, very, very sad with the work issues, possibly moving home with a metamorphosis. Is also dealing with money issues, which is why they're moving home. I know that's very specific, but that's really what I'm feeling is going on over here. And subconsciously, you're dealing with, you're unhappy with something about your home. Let's see if there are any other stones that want to talk to us today. I'm feeling like this is very scattered, and I'm hoping they might bring some clarity to it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. With your artistic work, expect it to be work. I mean, it's going to be good, but expect it to be work, and expect it to be a little maybe dark and edgy, dealing with the shadow work that I've been telling everyone to do for the past week. And maybe to deal with metamorphosis, because anytime you're dealing with shadow work, you're dealing with metamorphosis, believe it or not. The elderly, the elderly family member who's very set in their ways and very stubborn and making bad decisions honestly feels like a hoarder. It's got something to do with the home, and it feels like a hoarding situation. They're holding on. It's very heavy. I'm feeling very claustrophobic about it all. Okay. There's also an older child involved with the hard to love female over here. And over here, and something that's going to come out of the blue, is introspection. Possibly of yourself, possibly of a male family member. Someone's going to be looking at something very deeply. And it's going to be something that's going to come as a surprise. So Pisces, I hope that helped. Let's go to the cards, see if we can't get some clarity into the situation, where to focus, and a possible outcome. Now remember, with any divination, we're not telling you a future that's set in stone. We're telling you what could happen if you continue on the path you're on. Any divination can be changed. The outcome of any divination can be changed if you change what you're doing. And remember, these are general readings. Whoop, and there come cards. Okay, so you're getting 4 cards today instead of 3, which is what I had planned on. So, because that's what they decided to come out. So, like I said, any divination, any general divination is, like I said, general. It may not be your week. You may see this in March, and that could be the time that you need it. Also, check your moon and your rising. If you're in a relationship, check their sun, moon, and rising. Okay, in the first spot, which is clarity, you feel like you've won, but you may have bit off a little more than you can chew, or maybe someone else has bit off more than they can chew. I feel like this might be the elderly family member. And where to focus? Again, I almost feel like this is the elderly family member. That they're feeling like they've been betrayed. They feel like everyone's out to get them. They feel embattled. And that's what they're focusing on. But they're juggling so much. And their choice is to keep dealing with this hoarding situation or let everyone help. And I almost feel like this is an end of life or end of living alone situation where there really isn't a whole lot of choice. And I know that got very specific, but sometimes that happens. If this resonated with you, if you liked anything you heard, or if it felt right to you, please give me a like, give me a thumbs up, hit that bell, hit the buttons, subscribe, whatever. And, remember, destiny is only a stone's throw away. I also do private readings. The information's all down below, and I'll see y'all Sunday. Y'all have a good one.